we political workers belonging to the Communist Party. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you would understand that we would never ever think about keeping journalists in waiting without any solid reason. Our meeting had to continue little more than what we originally thought of. Party in its meeting held, Central Committee meeting held in Trivandrum last January, decided to organize some people's movement highlighting the continuous assaults that the union government have been unleashing on ordinary mass of people, various sections of people. The virtual subversion of the rural employment guarantee scheme, not only by changing the name, but that right-based poverty alleviation program that has been virtually transformed into another scheme where, as per one section of the new legislation, only when union government notifies for implementation of this, it can be made operational. That means central government can pick up some districts from different states. As per the original act, it is a universal right. If I or you go and demand from the administration that I am willing to do unskilled work, as per the earlier act, the administration is compelled to give work or compensation. So this is a very important change. Then labor codes, then seed bill, electricity bill, then the trade agreement with United States of America and European Union. It is virtual surrender. Now, of course, the kind of tariff that Donald Trump was imposing on other countries, Supreme Court of United States of America also had intervened, and then the team of Donald Trump discovered some other provision, and now what is happening with regard to that is everybody's knowledge. But the point is that a country like India, which is having, according to our understanding, a respected standing in the Committee of Nations, surrendering before Donald Trump. So all these issues are being taken up by our party, and we have decided that we should have a nationwide campaign. And we are going to have a mass mobilization in Ramlila Maidan next month, 24th of March. Actually, we wanted to have it on 23rd of March, coinciding with the martyrdom day of Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru, but due to technical reasons, 23rd we are unable to hold the rally, so we decided to have it on 24th of March. In preparation to this Delhi rally, Delhi Chalo program, we are having Jan Akrosh Jathas in North Indian states, from Jammu and Kashmir to Jharkhand. We are going to have intensive campaign among ordinary sections of people, those who are going to suffer as a result of this union government's decision to subvert the rural employment guarantee scheme, and also the labor code, against which on 12th of February there was all India strike. So we are taking up that issue also. We are going to meet people of rural poor, workers, marginalized sections of society who are being exploited and oppressed. Our Politburo members, Central Secretariat members, Central Committee members, and state level leaders of our party in Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Himachal, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, and so on. We are going to have jathas. It would, in Rajasthan, it has already been started under the leadership of Lok Sabha member Amara Ram. Other states, mostly it would start immediately after March 8th, which is International Women's Day. After International Women's Day celebration, from next day onwards, we will have these jathas in different parts of India. Politburo discussed about the election preparations happening in West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Assam, and Union Territory of Puducherry. Kerala, we have a CPIM-led left-front government, and this government is trying to project an alternative before the people of our country. I don't want to bore you by listing out the achievements of the government of LDF government of Kerala, but this is the only government where extreme poverty has been eradicated. We request to take note of the term, it is not eradication of poverty. As part of eradication of poverty, extreme poverty has been eradicated in the state of Kerala. Like that, there are many other significant achievements by the LDF government of Kerala. So we are hoping that the LDF government, the activities carried out by the LDF government of Kerala would be appreciated by the people of our country. This is the only state where communal rights are not happening for the last 10 years. Social peace exists. It's very important. When there was a international seminar organized by the State Planning Board, that also is a novelty. Planning has been, closed down in the entire country. Kerala perhaps is the only state where you have a planning board and a planning process. So they had an international seminar where Professor Amartya Sen participated online and Professor Romila Thapar participated online. And both of them, apart from enlisting the achievements of the state of Kerala, the unique achievements of the state of Kerala, both of them stressed the important point that it's a state where secularism is protected and safeguarded. So elections in Kerala is very, very important, not only for the state of Kerala, but such an alternative is necessary in India. Then we have elections in West Bengal, in the state of Assam, Tamil Nadu, where the political arrangement led by DMK, this has been a bulwark against fascistic forces. They could not make any significant penetration in the state of Tamil Nadu. So it is important that the political arrangement under the leadership of DMK comes back to office in Tamil Nadu. Bengal, it has been an advanced outpost of the progressive movement, working class movement, but we recognize the decline that we have been experiencing in the state of West Bengal over a period of time. But we are now in the process of recovery through the movement among various sections of toiling masses, women, youths, agricultural laborers, rural poor, slum dwellers. We have had many massive movements. In Brigade Parade Ground, the media also reported the massive mobilization that we have had. So we hope that the coming assembly elections of West Bengal would see a significant advance of the left front. Their state leaders reported about the preparations going on in West Bengal. There are certain positive signs. Assam is a place where minorities are targeted. Minorities are dubbed as infiltrators from Bangladesh. So the BJP government in Assam is creating big problem for the entire country. Now the latest information is that a statement of the Assam Chief Minister has been identified by the Assam High Court as a statement with vociferous tendencies. In a highly guarded manner, that is how the Guwahati High Court observed the public utterances of the Chief Minister of Assam. He has taken his oaths of office, touching Constitution and saying that he would uphold the Constitution, but he has, without any compunction, he has, spoken against the constitutional spirit. There, we are trying to, work as part of a broad, to the extent possible, the India bloc, we want to, have the election contested. We hope we will have some very good result in the state of Assam also. There is a communique which should be distributed to you, where attacks on minorities, Dalits and women, what is happening since the Central Committee meeting, that is being explained. I have already mentioned about the US-India trade deal, which is a naked surrender by Narendra Modi government before Donald Trump. The way in which budget session of Parliament has been reduced into a mockery is also being mentioned, and 8 members of the House, they were removed from the House, suspended from the House. The only issue was that the leader of the opposition was not allowed to speak. You see? The leader of the opposition is prevented from speaking the floor of the House. Why the Parliament is meeting? So how democratic institutions are systematically, downgraded, we are experiencing in our country. The PB appreciated the successful February 12th All India strike. Then the latest development with regard to SIR. SIR is a special intensive revision of voter list, but it is now operating as special intensive removal from the voters list on a targeted manner. This also we have discussed. We have decided to alert our party committees to be careful about this. We have also noticed the US blockade, how it is trying to strangulate the Socialist Republic of Cuba. After having unleashed a direct attack on Venezuela, Venezuela was the country from where Cuba was supplied with oil. That was the main, channel through which energy needs of the country of Cuba was taken care of. After that, without any compunction, any shame, Donald Trump declared that now Cuba is not going to get oil. Now Venezuelan oil is under our custody. We will see within few days Cuba will collapse. He was making. At some point of time, he said Marco Rubio, he would be the president of Cuba very soon, like that he was saying. So the attack on Cuba has to be very seriously taken note of. It is the only socialist country in the Western Hemisphere. We extend our solidarity with the people, the valiant people of Cuba. Now, a 2-day visit of Narendra Modi to Israel has been highly shocking, because the Palestinian cause is something which was part of our national movement. Mahatma Gandhi had taken open stand on the question of Palestine. Pandit Nehru had taken open stand. The people of India always stood with the people of Palestine. And since Narasimha Rao government's time, government of India started changing the approach and establishing closer relationship with Israel. Of course, to have some relationship with a country like Israel, it is not, something which we want to oppose. But today, Israel stands before the world as a country which had committed war crime. the genocidal attack that Israel, the Zionist Israel perpetrating on people of Gaza especially, West Bank, the entire world is taking note of it. At such a time, when every relationship with Israel should have been reviewed, Prime Minister going and speaking that both of us, that is India and Israel, would work together against terrorism. Israel is a country sponsoring terrorism. I would go a step further. The present Netanyahu-led Israel is a terrorist country. So with such a country, Indian Prime Minister going and having a friendly relationship and signing agreements that there would be more cooperation in different sectors between India and Israel, it is highly atrocious. Politburo has adopted a resolution on the targeted attack that is being unleashed on the public health system in the state of Kerala. The health minister herself was subjected to attack by Congress student organization. She had to be admitted in a hospital, though she did not sustain any serious injury. But a minister being physically attacked, that too a woman minister being physically attacked, is something. This is part of a conspiracy according to us. Going by all health parameters, Kerala is a state where public health system is the best in comparison to other Indian states. Now the private health industry, now it is called health industry in the world also. There is health industry in Kerala too. They are very unhappy about the excellence of the public health system in the state of Kerala. So we think that apart from political reasons, there should be profit motive of the health industry in Kerala behind the vilification of the health system prevailing in the state of Kerala. There are unfortunate, instances of some mishap in some hospitals. Such things happen. It should not have happened. We are very sorry for that. We are painful about some mishap happening in a hospital. But such individual instances are being generalized, and there is a systematic attack going on against the health delivery, public health delivery system in the state of Kerala. Party Politburo has adopted a resolution on this peculiar situation also. I don't want to go into the details. That will be distributed to you. Now, this is all. With some questions.
Sir, is there any chief ministerial candidate?
You see, at no point of time, CPIM or the LDF used to declare our chief ministerial candidate. You see, we have declared that who would lead the election campaign in the coming elections in Kerala. That is the present chief minister and Politburo member. Comrade Pinarayi Vijayan will be leading our campaign. As and when we get the majority, we will meet and we will take a call. We will take a decision over that. This is how we always decide.
Is contesting?
You see, in elections, all of us are contesting. Every communist, every left activist would consider that I am contesting the election. That's the feeling. Whether then personally, whether we would file the nomination or not, that will be decided in the due course. Within 4 or 5 days, you would know who all would be contesting from each constituent party of the Left Democratic Front.
Who will be the candidate in Dhamma?
That would also be decided within 4 or 5 days.
So which means
or
you
with
have
less than a week's time, it will be decided.
So which means you have decided 4 or 5 days as the timeline for the announcement of all candidates of CPM?
No, we are going to have our meetings in the first week of March. And first week of March, you would stop asking such questions. That means you will get all the answers to the questions that you wish to ask.
Sir, you have said about you have said about West Bengal that youths and women, they are coming back to CPIM. But recently one incident had happened where 𝒄𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍, who was a student federation of India's ex-general secretary, he has resigned, accusing the senior leadership of state of West Bengal. How do you see it? How do you deal with it? Because there has been a buzz that younger generation or young leaders, they are not happy with the senior leaders of Bengal CPIM.
You see, I have been visiting Bengal quite often. I visited Bengal 13th of February. Then again I visited Bengal on 20th February. I have been having discussion with the comrades. The picture that you try to paint, that is not the reality. Lot of youngsters are very active in the work of the party. What you have referred to is 𝒄𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍. That is an isolated incident. That is not a general trend in the state of West Bengal.
Sir, what is your take on the opposition alliance and seat understanding in Assam election, given the fact that you have been allotted with only 2 seats out of 126 in Assam, and opposition led by Congress? What is your take on that?
No, today comrades who are Prabharis, in charges of Assam, they reported in the Politburo that discussion is still on. You see, as of now, the 2 seats, including one where CPIM has a sitting MLA, 2 seats are already allotted to CPIM through the discussion. But we are expecting more seats. So within the coming days, it would be known which are the other seats that we would be able to contest.
Sir,
Is there any guideline for
coming back to your answer, sir, regarding 𝒄𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍's case, because he himself made these claims publicly that he was not being heard. Are you doing any introspection in terms of your party? Have you asked any introspection are being done since there is an election just round the corner?
You see, if 𝒄𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 had spoken like this, that he is not being heard, I am pained to say that it is a travesty of truth. Bengal leaders are listening to comrades. They are visiting. I know some details. There was a meeting where state leaders participated, including Mohammed Salim, the secretary. In that meeting, he was also expected to participate. He did not participate. Organizationally, a meeting where he should have been present, you see, he did not go. If he had gone, he could definitely speak. From the same district, that is South 24 Pargana, I personally had opportunity to speak to some state committee members from that district. You see, non-state committee members come and speak to me in West Bengal. So we are all open to anybody, you see, to come forward and speak. So our leaders in West Bengal are painted as aloof from comrades, unwilling to speak. I am very sorry to say. I don't say that it's a lie, but it's not a truth.
Any other PP members other than Comrade Pinwani Jain will contest in this election?
All the questions related to who are all going to be contesting, whether PB members would contest, CC members would contest, like that. We have a democratic system. Politburo is our high command. But unlike some other parties where it would be decided only by high command, and that high command also is invisible, CPM is different. For example, in Kerala, every party district secretariat, which is 12, 13, 14, key leaders of the district, they meet and they form their first opinion, who all should contest. That would come to the state secretariat and state committee. Then again it would go back to the district secretariat and district committee, and also the party committee of the assembly constituency. It's an elaborate democratic exercise. Only through this process, some initial proposals would be, unaccepted. Some new proposals would come. This is how decisions are.
Complete in 4 days?
Yeah. We are very efficient in such matters.
Sir,
Would there be any term criteria for selecting?
Pardon?
Would there be any term criteria for this?
Their criteria is that there should be youth, there should be seasoned leaders, there should be enough number of women, there should be marginalized sections in society. They should be able to see that our representatives are there. You see, along with this, the candidate should be able to win that seat for CPM and LDF.
Will you
So-
consider community balancing?
It's not community balancing. It would be social factors. There are oppressed and marginalized sections in society. There are minorities. Women are also an oppressed section. They are not sufficiently, considered. So all these factors should be taken into consideration.
what about the CC members? What about the candidates for CC?
Every party member, irrespective of which party committee she or he belonged to, all of them would be considered. District secretaries can send their proposal. All that will be, after having had proper consultation, we will take a decision.
What would be age limit? Age limit?
Age limit, youngsters would be there, sufficiently elders would also be there. It would be a mixture of different age groups.
Sir, wait.
Sir, in West Bengal, Mohammed Salim recently had a meeting with 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. He has given a call to build Babri Masjid. Is it a step taken by him individually or party does support him?
All that has been already explained in West Bengal sufficiently, clearly. So there is no need for me to again comment on that.
Sir, there is one question, sir. I'm saying that recently Cabinet had decided to change the name from Kerala to Kerala. The state government has sent a proposal and center has accepted it. Cabinet has approved it. On the day when it was announced, Bengal Chief Minister said this is happening because of our understanding between BJP and CPIM. Because Bengal's proposal is pending for long, no decision has been taken, and there is an alliance now, it has come into open between BJP and CPIM. How do you respond?
First of all, my friend, Ms. 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂, we were together in two different houses, so we used to cross each other's paths. She became a central minister in BJP government. You remember that? And she is accusing CPM. Our comrades are fighting RSS and BJP in Kerala to prevent their entry into the mainstream politics of Kerala. So to accuse CPIM to have some deal with BJP, she should be speaking because she should be thinking that CPM also is like her. But that's not the fact.
Sir, you said
Any relaxation for the second term? Normally CPM have a category not given more than 2 terms. Is there more relaxation for this time?
You see, CPIM is perhaps one of the few political parties which evolved certain principles, you see, in fielding candidates, restricting their terms and things like that. So we have certain principles. We will review the principles when we start the process of picking and choosing candidates. There will be principle now also, but every principle will have some exemptions also. So there will be principle. We would be firm but flexible.
Sir, you said that the 210 criteria is there. Last election, the 210 criteria implemented very strictly. Now the situation is changed, as you said, right?
Situation changes continuously. We think we are sitting in the same place, isn't it? But Earth has moved kilometers now in comparison to the time we started the press conference. Earth is going round. You see, movement is the constant. So everything changes. So principles as to how candidates are to be decided, how terms are to be. We don't want same people and comrades to continuously contest elections. But in certain constituencies, if we want, due to variety of reasons, again fielding the same candidate, if that is going to be better for party and the LDF, we may consider that also. You can also give us some recommendation if you have some idea like that in your mind.
Sir, in last assembly elections in West Bengal, there was an electoral understanding with Left-Front and Congress. This time Congress has decided to go it alone, they will not have any tie with CPIM. Do you see as a setback, one? And second, do you hope to open an account in Vidhan Sabha because last time it was zero?
You see, political parties to come to some understanding mutually is based on the willingness of both the parties. So there could have been discussion, there could have been various consideration. Now, I don't want to pass a comment whether this is good riddance or this is not something positive. So elections would prove, people would speak about that. We are definitely going to improve the electoral performance of the left front and CPIM. We are expanding the left front. For example, CPI-ML liberation. This was not part of the left front. Now they are becoming part of the left front. Then there are other leftist group, CPI, ML.
SUCI is coming, sir?
Pardon?
SUCI?
Yes, all details I don't know. They are discussing there in Bengal, but few other, 3-4 other leftist groups, they are discussing. Bimanda is leading the discussion, the chairman of the left front. So discussion is, and there is positive result. And we hope that there will be further progressive result in the assembly elections.
Okay. Sir, you said that again and again same person is contesting, you are not joining with that. The Pinarayi is contesting, you said that he will lead in Kerala for the third time. Is it okay?
All those questions, individuals, whether the incumbent chief minister or other ministers, incumbent MLAs from a constituency, all these will be decided within a week's time, and you are going to get very crystal clear report about who are contesting, who are not contesting, and things like that.
Comrade, the criteria will be decided considering the winnability of the seats.
Winnability is one of the considerations. We have so many winnable candidates in every constituency. So winnability alone create problem. Whom to choose? So various factors should be there.
There will be changes in criteria.
No. Criteria by and large are constant. You see, social factors. It has to be a mix of young and seasoned experience. You see, women, marginalized sections they should have. So these are all, always we keep all this in mind. Then we have to have a concrete assessment of each seat. Then we will take a decision.
Your first note says that various kinds of Muslim fundamentalist and sectarian forces are also active in the state Bengal and are trying to come together in the name of fighting the BJP. What do you mean by this?
What is the meaning of that?
Now, which are those organizations?
That you can find out. There are such forces operating everywhere. You see, when RSS with its fascistic aggression on minorities and various other sections, when this happens, minorities would become insecure. They would also try to get organized, and some of them would imitate RSS. When they are organizing RSS and attacking us, we should also, in the same coin, reply. So such tendencies are there in different parts of the country. It is there in Kerala. Most of the part of our country, such tendencies are there. We have to be, CPIM and the left need to fight. The most important threat is fascistic RSS and Sangha Parivar. At the same time, these kind of minority extremist organizations, they are giving justification for RSS to sustain. You see? So we have to be very, very careful about that. This is there in the party program. This is there in para 2.80 of our political resolution. See, we discuss these things. That's why I can tell you by heart. The party program gives this formulation. In the Madurai Party Congress resolution, para 2.80 speaks about the threat from the so-called countervailing forces.
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 made a statement, an anti-woman statement in Kerala, and Kerala police already took case against her. So, did party take any action against 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂?
You see, maybe in anticipation of the possible question that you would ask in this press conference, I have been sent a brief by our comrades from Kerala. She did not make any such anti-women statement. Somebody in the demonstration after the physical attack on our Veena George, Health Minister of Kerala, there were spontaneous demonstrations in different parts of the state. She was leading one such demonstration. So some, immature youth from behind mouthed some wrong slogan. And others intervened, and that was immediately stopped. Now, you had a summit here recently. What was that summit? AI. I wanted you to say that. So using artificial intelligence, now various things can be done. So this youth leader, Comrade 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂, is without any rhyme or reason being attacked that she mouthed some wrong slogan. She did not. That is a fact of the matter. I have somewhere in my cell phone, that portion is there.
AI is bad, sir.
AI is good and bad. AI has lot of possibilities giving everything. There are good people and bad people. There is Mahatma Gandhi and Nathuram Vinayak Godse. It is like that. That's how we should see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
One clarification. In Bengal, CPIM will be part of the left front or part of the alliance?
CPIML, we have a left front there. We have had discussion, our state leadership has discussion with CPIML Liberation. That is how, is the full name. There is discussion. Anyway, we are going to contest, they are going to contest as part of it, that is larger left front. Left plus, you can say. Whether they would become part of left front or not is to be decided. In the coming days, that will be clear.
Sir, one question.
Last question.
Last question. Sir,